My pizza hit nobody. Welcome back to the Sopranos, the Telltale Moozadell, episode 9 of season 3. And yes, we're talking about a certain pizza that attacks people. Not really. We have a few plot lines to get through this episode with, and we may as well kick off with Carmela's birthday. And you see each member of the Soprano family give her a gift. Tony gives her a sapphire ring. AJ gives her a copy of The Matrix, and Meadow gives her a gift certificate to a day spa, which is actually on her mother's credit card. So it just makes you realise that Tony is the top dog, he is the top G, and that his kids are actually pretty... I mean, you actually...
Well, I mean, AJ's gift was shit, but maybe he paid for it.
Yeah, like, Meadows... I think Meadows very stuck up, but in reality she relies on her mum and dad way too much to even pretend that she's one bit independent.
I think, personally, giving someone a gift, buying someone a gift, using their own money is fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, and
I don't care about like these 1% men or whatever that are worth millions, and they might have like 20 bank accounts and their fucking wife's got access to one. I think it would just mean more getting bought a cheap present that they actually paid for themselves.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, I bought myself one as well, so we can both go. I mean, fucking cheap ass bastard, and I think there's problems with this. I don't agree with it. I mean, I think she. I don't know if it's the whole gimmick what they're going for with Meadow, but I think you're led to believe that like she is so much more righteous than the rest of them. But in reality, she has so many traits that remind you of Carmela. It's like Carmela turns a blind eye to all this stuff, but she stays with Tony.
She seems to hate her father's lifestyle, but she's more than happy to have her father pay for everything, including cars and gifts.
Now, on the other hand, you've got AJ, who just doesn't really know where he is. I mean, this episode, I think he is just a bit of a tool. He goes to school later on that night, and he wrecks the place.
Matrix ain't the best DVD, is it?
No, but I mean, I guess around this time it would have been a pretty big movie. But yeah, he's here with a bunch of his friends that we don't really recognise or know. One of them was played by a young Lady Gaga. Most people didn't recognise this. I didn't the first time, but it is... They destroy the trophy cabinet and they throw it into the swimming pool, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? They had a custom job pizza. Probably scene of the episode where the police interrogate the guy and he's like, my pizza hurt nobody. And then the guy doesn't want to say. The son's like, here, I don't know if I can. He's like, you're an accessory after the fact, buddy. So this guy's dobbed Anthony Soprano into it. Like, see the way he says, I don't really want to say? What are the police going to say to that? Oh, that's all right, you have a good day, sir.
We know you don't want to upset Tony Soprano. We'll just leave you alone.
I mean, fuck off. That bit was a bit retarded for him. And also, like, this whole gimmick of kids just fucking wrecking stuff it's just true, isn't it?
It is, but I mean, they got away with it like they were the black community in a liberal state.
Well, to be fair, AJ got away with it because he's like, he's crucial to the American football team, man. I don't really know if anyone else got away with it.
That's white privilege.
It is white privilege. It is white American privilege here.
Only privilege is rich privilege.
Yeah, I mean, then he's told later in the episode to clean the gutters, and he doesn't know what the gutters is, and then they're like, the drains that connect the water brings it down. He's like, no, I still don't know. This guy is fucking retarded.
Yeah,
man.
like Andrew Tate said, when a black billionaire meets a white billionaire, do you think they're arguing over race?
No.
And the colour of each other's skin?
You're good.
Hell no.
No, they're not. They're arguing about the money. They're not even arguing about the money, man.
And when Tony wants him to clean the gutters and AJ's playing dumb, I don't even think he's playing dumb.
No, I think he genuinely doesn't know.
He seems like he's just being a sheltered kid.
And even when he said, here, it wasn't on Mum's birthday, it was past midnight.
You fucking stupid ass. That makes it okay.
I know.
Stupid fucking tool.
And he's being fucking serious, so...
I can kind of understand where Tony's coming from, though, that his son's probably doing the best he's ever done. He's getting out of the house. He's doing good. Looks like he could be quarterback or whatever. Could be a...
And it wasn't like he was the true, antagonist of the smashing of the glass trophy case.
Well, what was the point? It just felt so forced.
Yeah, no, it did, didn't it? I mean, a lot of this show feels forced. And let's move into the forced stuff. We have got...
Feels almost as forced as this video when you're sick as fuck.
Yep, sick as fuck, guys. Sick as a dog. Sick as a dog, damn it.
One of Tony's ducks.
Again, like...
Fucking toxic
waste.
Waste, huh?
I mean, talking of forced, right? What was the point of the Dr. Melfi scenes, right? Oh, if anything, should she not have just wrapped up now? She's been here as a catalyst. Tony's met this Gloria Mercedes saleswoman. Just don't care about her one bit, right? And Melfi knows that these two have got something going, but they're lying to her. But obviously they're going to fucking lie. And the fact that, like, she's a psychiatrist and she's asking here there was a man in the background, I mean, that could be fucking anybody.
I just don't see why it bothers her so much. It's almost like she's jealous.
Yeah.
Does she have feelings for Tony?
Yeah, and she does, but but I don't think she's a very good psychiatrist, to be honest. And I think for this point, I think in terms of season 1, it was actually a fantastic way to introduce Tony and explain a lot of things without it being like forced and too obvious.
I thought it was just going to be like a season 1 gimmick. Hell, I thought it was going to be just an episode 1 gimmick.
Yeah.
But now we're 3 seasons in and we're still doing this.
And she's complaining to her son. He's like, "Can I buy 4 books, Mom?" I mean, this guy's like 25.
I don't know, fucking books.
Oh, you fuck. What is it, man? The fucking just bunch of jobbers in this show. I mean, you know what? See Jackie Aprile Jr., at least he's fucking out here trying to earn.
Trying to do shit by himself.
No, to be fair, he is trying to, like, make profit off of drugs, right? And let's just get to this. So, Chris buys this bar, nightclub, whatever. Now, he is in partnership with Furio here, but he's essentially letting... Furio. He's essentially letting Adriana run it. But there's a guy there by, like, Miers or something foreign. He's selling ecstasy. But they have a big problem with this because the task force, as Chris's nose put it, his big fucking nose, it would rival Triple H's nose. That is for sure. But Jackie Aprile acts the big man when he's sitting with his mates. He's like, all right, I'll sit with Chris. I'm the man. Me and Chris go way back, right? And it's just like...
Do they?
They don't, but... I understand why he would lie. He doesn't want to come across as a fucking little bitch. But the problem is with Jackie Aprile, you can't live half in, half out. It's either you're in or you're not. Like, how does he think this can go? Like, he's trying to be in this, like, world without letting Tony know.
I guess Tony's the only guy that can be half in, half out.
True. And to be fair, though, it's not even a case of, right, it's because he's with Meadow now. Tony doesn't want... Tony has said this pretty much since we've seen the introduction of this character. Here, you're better than this. I don't want this life for you. You need to be a doctor. I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
You've got all that going on, and then
I guess because of the relationship he had with his father.
True, and I can actually respect Tony for looking out for this kid. Hell, I think he looks out for him more than fucking pretty much anyone.
His own fucking kids.
Yeah,
but I just don't think the show did a good enough job. See, from the 4 episodes that we got, I didn't really feel that Tony and Jackie Aprile were so close.
There is a few flashbacks to come, but again, like, yeah, you're right. I just and it's like even the scenes where they're like, here, as long as it doesn't affect the Meadows' future. I see this whole gimmick of, we want to push AJ and Meadow to be whatever. Look at Tony's fucking made of money. Like, Meadows, supposedly going to be whatever, making money, and here she is fucking being a waster, spending her mum's credit card to borrow mum gifts. You try to tell me, and then she's like, can you buy me a car? Fuck off, she deserved a slap for that.
Buy your own car, bitch.
Buy your own fucking car. But Matush is the drug dealer's name. He gets beat up again. Jackie Aprile, though, he goes to confront Chris in the club. And then as soon as he spots Tony come in, he's like, well, you know what, Chris, fuck you, buddy. And he just goes out the fire exit. Again, like, you can't live half in, half out. He needs to go to Tony and be like, right, I want a piece of this or not. And then he's gambling, right? And even he's actually just gambling here. He's not even doing anything shady. And Tony walks in. He's like, you should bet on that. He bets on it, he loses, and Tony grabs him by the fucking collar of his shirt. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't get it. Is gambling not allowed?
It's obviously because, you're supposed to be the medical student. I mean, for fuck's sake, man. Also, we did get a shout out for Meadow that, remember Big Davey, played by Robert Patrick. He's in a mental institute now in Arizona. That's depressing, isn't it?
Not good.
Not good for him. Also, Jackie Aprile Jr. gets a gun for Ralphie. Ralphie, I don't know if it's because he's with his mum, but he is. I think he does seem dead on to Jackie Aprile Jr. I think so, Ralph.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the guy that killed the Hooer 3 episodes ago.
No, he doesn't. But I think it was bipolar. This man, he is very bipolar. You can see why him and Tony have big problems with this. And will
that create even more problems if Tony finds out that?
He gave him a gun, potentially. Tony goes to the zoo, makes fun of fucking gorillas, and then the episode literally, it just ends with Tony sitting down, getting a bowl of cereal, and then AJ working on the roof as Carmela shows off her earrings. And then a bit of music. Oh! That's how it ended, guys. And you know what? It's just another... Like, you see if you love this show, right? You'll be like, oh, this was an average episode. This was like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But from fucking nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm going to get a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to get a 5. Like, it's just... Like, when you're 9 episodes into a season here, and you're yet to... I think you're yet to have a great episode.
For this season or for the full show?
This season. Absolutely. Yeah. Would you agree with that?
The first couple were really slow.
Yeah, I mean, episode 1 was a lamp. At least we've moved on for those lows, guys. But we're back very soon with only 4 more episodes to go. Then we're at the halfway point. But until next time, it's a 5 out of 10 here for the Telltale Moozadell. Could you get a Telltale game at the Sopranos? You probably could.
Yeah.
Till then, peace.